So here we are, I've got my ingredients here for my flapjacks. Now I've got double ingredients because I'm making a double batch because we're going to try and sell them at the kids' football to make some money for some funds. So I've got 500 grams of porridge oats, 250 grams of margarine, 250 grams of sugar and 6 tablespoons of golden syrup. But the recipe on the website is for half those amounts, and that'll give you plenty if it's just for at home. So let's get them into the into the pot and we'll get on with it. Here we are, I've got my pot, just going to put the heat on now, and first thing that goes in is the margarine and then the syrup. You can see it, I'm using a spatula for this. Make sure I get it all in. Sticky stuff. Sticky stuff. Oh. And the next thing to go in is the sugar. And I'm just going to grab my spoon and start stirring. And now we just want this all to melt into a nice gooey mess. And then we'll add our porridge oats. I'm not sure if you can see here, I mean technically this is melted, but you can see it's not really came together yet. The sugar and the syrup have combined, but the butter's kind of just floating, so I want to keep going until it's all mixed nicely together. So there we go, that's it now, it's all came together nicely. So I'm just going to take this off the heat and move it over to the worktop. Here we are, got my mix, got my 500 grams of porridge oats, and I'm just tipping them in. Just going to stir it through. There we go, you can see. So I want to split my mixture into two because they would be too thick if I was just putting them in as one. So, oh, that's one of my sides of my baking paper's falling down. I'll just move this over and then pull this in here. And I'd say that's about half the mix. Pull the other one in. My baking paper's falling down there. Get it all out. And then we just want to push it down. Don't be tempted to use your fingers because that hot syrup and sugar butter mix will burn and stick and cause a nasty burn. So there we go, one done. And that's the second one done. Now you can do these, you can put chocolate chips in them, you can put dried fruit in them if you want, but because I'm making these to sell, I just want to attract the largest crowd, so I'm just going with plain ones. And there you go, now they'll go in the oven at gas mark 4, I think, yeah, gas mark 4 for about 20 minutes. Now, when you go to take them out after 20 minutes, think, oh no, they're still soft, they need to cook longer. No, they don't. They will still be soft. You've got to leave them in the pan until they cool completely before tipping them out and slicing them up, or they will fall to bits. So we'll come back to them once they've been cooked. So this is my 2 lots of flapjacks now out the oven, and I'm just going to leave them to cool down, and then we'll tip them out and cut them into squares.